Welcome everyone to NGS Season 10 Division E matchup between Icecrown Citadel Knights and Poseidon, or p0s3idon, but I'm just gonna go Poseidon. I am your caster for this evening, Viper. We are just about ready to jump into it, but first let's have a look to see where how we got here. So we do have Braxis Holdout banned out and Dragonshire banned out by Icecrown Citadel Knights. We have Cursed Hollow and Towers of Doom banned out by Poseidon. Poseidon won the coin flip and they decided to go with the first pick, which means that Icecrown Citadel has chosen to go to Battlefield of Eternity. We do have the lobby up and we're just waiting to jump right into it. We are going to be the two teams today are 9 and 10 in the rankings so far. Just that's due to, I'm assuming, a alphabetical order, but they are both looking to get their first points on the season so far. So one of them shall walk away today with at least some points to put in their pocket and move later into the season. We are looking to get a nice competitive match here. Looks like the lobby's up and we're about to move over into draft. Now for Battlefield Eternity, there is two school of thoughts to drafting here. You can either draft for the race potential, so drafting, let's say, a Greymane, Vala, a Lunara, to get yourself to win the Immortal more quickly than the enemy team, or you can draft Team Fight. And this way you can fight around your Immortal to try to wipe out the enemy team, giving you plenty of time to clear out the enemy team's Immortal while they're still in the well recovering. Both schools of thoughts are good. One wins early, loses late. One wins late, loses early. So we'll see what the two teams decide to employ here today. So it looks like Poseidon has banned out Tassadar. Interesting ban. Obviously, very good ban. Tassadar's very good at the moment, and looks like Icecrown Kings has banned out Orphea. Both mages being targeted right now. It could be target ban, or it could be that they don't want them to stack up too well, especially in the 4-man in the bottom lane. Usually it's 4-man in the bottom lane. Allows you to get a lot of stacking very, very quickly. And looks like we've also Poseidon's banned out May. As a reminder, May is allowed to be played. Same with the Gazlo and the Diva. So it'll be interesting to see if we see any of those heroes coming out today. May being banned out, so we're not going to see any Avalanche or Ice Wall shenanigans. And what is Icecrown Kings going to ban out next? Looks like they're going to be banning out Raynor, so that's another race character. Very good on this map. So first pick goes over to Poseidon, and they immediately pick up Vala. Vala, another very good race hero if you go with a, I believe it's their Q. Yeah, I believe it's your Q build. Can easily burn down a Immortal. How is Icecrown Citadel Knights, I keep saying Icecrown Kings, Icecrown Citadel going to respond? Looks like they're going to Johanna to blind the Vala, and a Greymane to match that race that I was alluding to earlier. Here. Johanna, great wave clear for a tank, as well as having her unstoppable on her activatable D allows her to soak up a lot of damage. Boffin going with the Li Ming, and looks like we have Penetrator going with Imperious, fitting for his name. Now, is this going to be a tank Imperious, or it could be offlane? Either one of them is perfectly fine. You can't. I have seen them run both as a main tank and as an offlane. ETC being banned out by Ice Citadel Knights. Very good, especially with his reworked W allows him to get to CDR on his ultimate. I'd like to see that. So making, since they've already taken out the tank, putting a little bit of a tank choke on to Poseidon. Poseidon's going to respond with a Zool ban. Interesting, as you usually have Zool on 3-lane maps where you have great rotations. However, going with the Zool here, perhaps that's a target band. Perhaps a W build Zool to worry about for the race potential as well. So, Icecrown Citadel is going to be going with a Kel'Thuzad and a Stukov. First time I've seen Kel'Thuzad here this season, so I'll be very interesting to see what they are going to be pulling out. And going with the Stukov. Stukov has the silences, has great healing, and good zone control as well. So, great pickup by Icecrown Citadel. Followed up with a Kerosene by Branby, and then Mal'Ganis by Troll. Very, very nice. I like these picks. Here. Sure. Mal'Ganis. Bramble going with the Kerosene. So I'll be looking to see if they get a Impale with a Kerosene 7-sided. I think that'd actually be a very good blow up potential. But here are our teams. Looks like we are going with a heavy race on both sides, as well as a lot of crowd control potential. Be very interesting to see how these two teams match up, how they play together. We'll be looking to see a Li Ming blow-up comp versus a Kel'Thuzad blow-up comp. Should be a lot of fun, should be a lot of fireworks, and let's see who takes the victory. Alright, the two teams are still just loading in here a little bit. As you can see from the team comps, I'm looking to see how the Mal'Ganis is going to be able to zone the Greymane. As soon as the Greymane dives in, he'll be looking to get a sleep onto him. Hopefully mitigate some of that damage, setting up his Li Ming. Alright, everyone's team now, so let's go ahead and go right on in. Now, we are now into the game, and we're looking at Squared on the Stukov, Lunchbox on Greymane, Slipping Horse onto the Kel'Thuzad, Shin Boku onto the Johanna, and then on the Artanis, it's the Lich Queen. Down here over onto Poseidon side, we have Troll Vader onto the Mal'Ganis, Boffin onto the Li Ming, we have Bramble onto the Kerosene, Spankus on the Vala, and Penetrator onto the Imperius. And I believe I did hear someone's medallion already go off. Let's have a look at our level 1 talents here. We do see amateur opponent by the Artanis, so well done by them. We do see the reactive, wow, sorry. The Kel'Thuzad going in there for a little bit of his stacks, and he did get 3 stacks there, so very much worth it, but might be taken down by this Li Ming. However, does back away, gets a little bit of healing from the Stukov, and then goes ahead and taps as well. Looking at the health at the top, we do see the Imperius and the Artanis are duking it out, but doing quite well. Good trade here onto the Kel'Thuzad, getting one more stack there, unable to get a second stack. Lunchbox going in to try to get a kill onto the Vala, but is unable to finish that off. So far, the other level 1 is Monster Hunter by the Vala, so going with the race potential. Kel'Thuzad just needs to heal up a little bit more, and he'll be in a good shape to fight. Look at the Mal'Ganis here into the bush, making sure he gets a great flank. Is he going to go in for the sleep onto the combo? Yes, he's going for the stun. Going onto the sleep, there is the Kel'Thuzad being taken out. He's stepping up too far to get those stacks. Li Ming getting those resets going, and barely doesn't kill the Johanna. Looks like the Stukov is going back, same with Lunchbox, and Poseidon's immediately coming down to grab this camp. Well done. While they're grabbing the camp, let's have a look at the top lane. We do see the two solo laners are basically the same health, basically the exact same mana. So looks like it is a stalemate up there. Going over here to the damage meters, we do see that the Greymane topping at 3,300, but the Li Ming 7,000, so twice the damage as the Greymane. So Li Ming using her angles, getting those combos off, and doing some damage. Level 4 has been achieved by Poseidon, and level 4 is now being picked up by the Icecrown Citadel Knights. We do see that the Icecrown did take their bruiser camp a little bit early. And we do see Kerosene here trying to take their bruiser camp. So it's a little bit early, so it does give the Poseidon enough time to clear out the camp before the objective starts, so it won't be pushing while the objective is going. Whereas Poseidon is taking this a little bit slow, in the rotation to get their mortal race down. Kel'Thuzad now at 11, needs 4 more stacks to get to his spike, and then another 15 to get his damage increase. The good zoning by the Mal'Ganis, however, getting slowed up by that Stukov and allowing the Kel'Thuzad to get another stack. And the Kel'Thuzad barely makes it out at 126 health. We do see up here in the top lane the Greymane and the Artanis racing. You do see that there's a great race advantage for Icecrown King, so going for that race push. So now that does force Poseidon to defend. However, Vala is out here getting her immortal damage on. When she finishes her level 4 quest, her immortal damage will be much greater. Penetrator getting out with 30, I was going to say 100 health, but does eventually get taken out by the Lunchbox. Great aggression there. Is he going to turn around and get this Mal'Ganis as well? He does. The Li Ming trying to get a little bit of damage onto the Greymane to try to get her reset. Is not able to. And that should be Icecrown taking the first immortal. It's going to be close though. And we do have the... no, we do have Poseidon winning it out by 300 health. Just barely getting it. So good to note for later in the game. But is that the Vala being taken out? Look at that. As soon as the Kel'Thuzad got his spike, he was able to combo off of his spike and get that kill. Great follow-up there by the Greymane. This should mean a free clear for the Icecrown Citadel Knights, and maybe just losing the front towers. Another stack there by, or another 3 stacks, I believe, by the Kel'Thuzad, getting that damage in and getting those stacks. He's at 21 now. He did go with a Phylactery at level 4, so it's going to be, once he completes that, get all of his globes, he's going to start healing off his own combo, and he's going to be able to buy back at any time. Let's look at the damage numbers here. So we do see that Icecrown is going to be taking this bottom camp. The Johanna zoning out very, very well. Good silence there. Are they going to be able to take down the Mal'Ganis? They do. Well done. Great zoning there by the Stukov. Great slow as well. Taking down the Mal'Ganis. You do see the damage numbers ramping up for Kel'Thuzad. He's at 10,000. Same with Greymane. However, Li Ming still at the top at 22,000. Great impale there by Penetrator. Being able to get some damage in. However, Stukov trying to stay alive, trying to keep everyone up and healthy. And that is the Greymane finishing off a kill, going after the Kerosene next. Does he have a cocktail? He does not. If he had one cocktail, threw it over the wall, that would have been a dead Kerosene. However, while this happened, this was a really, really bad there for Poseidon. They had their soul lane rotate in and was unable to get the kill and lost out on all this XP and top pressure. Here you can see the timing of Icecrown doing much better this time, as there's 10 seconds left until the objective, and they are taking their camp. Because they took it earlier than Poseidon, and Poseidon was a little bit late, they won't be up for this next objective. Right now we do see 4 in the bottom lane, and Johanna's sitting here protecting it. The Immortals are on the aggressive side, so each one of them is going to have to cross them out to get some damage on. So first we're going to have a team fight. Level 10 has been achieved by the Icecrown, so they should be looking to be a little bit more aggressive and try to get a kill here. They do get a kill. That is almost a guaranteed halftime for them. Well done by Poseidon, recognizing that they aren't going to be able to win this Immortal as they are down level 10, so they're just pushing down the bottom lane. However, great wraparound here by the Icecrown Kings, or Icecrown Citadel. Are they going to be able to get a kill onto that Vala? Vala is getting taken down. That is Go for the Throat being used. So level 10s, we do have Suppression Pulse, and we have Blessed Shield, Flailing Swipe, Shadow Fisher, and Go for the Throat that we just saw there. This is going to be a very healthy, a full shield Immortal going, I believe, bottom lane. Yes, it is. It is going to be going bottom lane. This surely means that the keep, or the fort, is going to be going down here in the bottom lane. While this is going on, we still have the Impaler camp pushing the top lane. So are we going to see a 5-man defense in the bottom lane? It does look like it. While the Icecrown does have the Immortal, they can send one top and get that XP, try to get themselves to level 13, maybe even some more pressure top lane while this is going. Great Impale. We're going to see a follow-up. We do see a follow-up from the Vala. However, a good disengage there by the Stukov, and Troll Vader getting the maximum value out of his level 10 they've just achieved. So we do see Wrath of Angelus, we have Reign of Vengeance, Dark Conversion getting a value already, Disintegrate, and Divine Palm. Divine Palm being used perfectly on himself, gets out, and that is the Imperius taking out the Greymane. That is now the Stukov being taken out, and the Johanna and Kel'Thuzad make it out just in time. Kel'Thuzad has finished his stacks, still waiting on getting a couple more globes, but as he said, this fort did go down, so they're going to have periodic catapult pressure in the bottom lane as the next objective pops. The Johanna using her Unstoppable, walking away, no harm, no foul. Biggest defense here is to keep this fort up, so you do have that periodic pressure in the bottom lane. That is a great great chain onto the Kerosene. Kerosene making out with 40 health. Well done. One more auto attack by either the Johanna or the Kel'Thuzad would have taken him out. However, he does barely make it out, but he's going to have to go all the way back, which is perfect fine. It allows them to clear up this camp, get that XP. Level 13 has now been achieved. Are they going to be looking for a rotation up here to the top lane? They know that they are down XP, and that the Ice Queen is going to, Lich Queen is going to be up here trying to take it. She is here. Is she going to make it out? She does not. However, while this is going on, the Icecrown has taken the enemy team's Bruiser camp, which is perfect. That's exactly what you see. You weren't going to be able to save her. Might as well get something in return, and the tax for getting a kill is the Bruiser camp. Level 13 is still achieved. However, Poseidon will get level 13 before this next objective. That is a slow onto the Kerosene. Do we have the chains? Do we have the chains? We do not, but a great impale by the Penetrator. Going to be taken out too immediately there. Johanna might be taken out as well. Does she have her Unstoppable? I don't believe she does. I believe it's still on cooldown. And there she goes. That is a 3 for 0. Great job by Penetrator on that flank, getting that impale. using that to maximum advantage. Level 13 is now on parity by both teams. And looks like the Lich Queen and Greymane were able to get a little bit of damage there onto the Immortal. It's not going to be full health Immortal. It will be going bottom lane because they're going to be continuously putting pressure here in the top lane. The Bruiser camp has been taken. They are looking to get a little bit more damage onto this Immortal before the Immortal is won by Poseidon. So great job. They are going to have to deal with this Impale camp eventually, but don't have to do it quite just yet. This Bruiser camp is going to be cleared out very, very easily. It looks like Artanis is rotating top. So this is a 5-man push with the Immortal down here in the bottom lane. This fort is gone. Don't die for it. Give it up. Unless you can get a quick pick here, just walk away. Artanis is in top lane. She does have the global suppression pulse, so if they dive too heavy, they can go ahead and blind at least the Kerosene. Another great impale there by the Imperious. It is now down. Is the Stukov gonna make it out? Great stun there by the Johanna. There is the blind that I was talking about, and great job done by the Kel'Thuzad getting the root out onto the Mal'Ganis. Divine Palm was used, however they did not proc it, and they do defend the keep. Excellently done by Icecrown being able to defend that. We do see Poseidon taking this bottom camp right now. It is a 4v3 if they can get onto it. They don't. Do we have a Blessed Shield to follow up? No, but that is the Vala being rooted, using her medallion to get out of their lunchbox, trying to go on to that Vala. Not quite enough damage as of yet. He has gone with Wizened Duelist, so as he gets more auto attacks onto the enemy heroes, he's going to get more and more damage and will eventually be able to destroy that Vala if he gets that opportunity again. We do see Artanis down here in the bottom lane trying to get Icecrown to level 16, and Poseidon is positioning to take this camp. However, baiting into the vent, not able to see. Great stun there by the Johanna. The Kel'Thuzad is getting flanked a little bit and is about to go down. That is 2 for 0. Is the Vala gonna die? No. The Divine Palm gets taken out, and that's a 4 for 0. A 5v4. Great flank by Poseidon. The Impale over the wall onto the camp. Well done. They are coordinated. They know how to play with Imperious. Might be a ban, whether no matter what happens on this map, it might be a ban, as Penetrator knows how to play Imperious very well in the team fight. Down here, they are going to be burning this Immortal down to halftime. We have 11 seconds left on Johanna, but they are going to have to defend at halftime. Imperious just defending the Immortal, making sure there's no damage being taken. And you do see the Artanis clearing up the top wave. Looks like the Poseidon is going to be going for a Bruiser camp, giving a little bit of opportunity for the Icecrown to recoup here and fight under the Immortal. Looks like Johanna is going in, trying to get a little bit of damage. That is a great stun and a great kill there on the Vala immediately. Watch out for this Dark Conversion. That has been taken down. The Stukov is still alive. Are they going to be able to take this Mal'Ganis out? They are, and they're trying to take out the Immortal as well. The main poking a little bit. They need to get someone on race onto the Immortal, try to wear it down, and they still need to deal with this Bruiser camp. It is eventually going to be taking the keep. They are separating, one on the Immortal, one on the camp, and this is going to be taken out. No, 306 health left. Is the Li Ming going to go for it? She might. Stukov doing everything he can to zone. The Li Ming trying desperately to get one little attack off, and does get zoned out here by the Johanna, Stukov, and Kel'Thuzad. Kel'Thuzad trying to get another tether onto the Li Ming, try to get another kill. Does get the immortal, however, the Li Ming does die for her troubles. Watch out for the Imperius coming here from the top hand side. Does missing impaled? Are they going to collapse on him? They do. He does not have angelic armaments, so he does not have his big shield, and he is taken out. And is that another death there by the Kharazim? Another death in the sense of the team itself dies, and one more. That is a double kill there by the Greymane, and a single kill there by the Kel'Thuzad. So this is going to be a free clear. The front wall is still going to be going down. However, level 19 to level 18, a race to level 20 is going to be on for this next immortal. Looks like the Mal'Ganis has pushed out the bottom lane, is wisely backing off. It is a 5v1 right now. Artanis immediately coming down here to clear up these catapults. And it looks like Icecrown is going to be taking the top camp while Mal'Ganis is soloing the bottom camp. Very risky. However, it might work out just fine for him. So, I do like the Icecrown here trying to take out the top lane, trying to get parity in this lane, as right now the bottom lane is on par with each other, so you don't have to worry about that damage there. However, it is a 5v4. They do not see Li Ming, so they don't know what the positioning of Poseidon is. However, they were able to grab the fort and walk away. They do see the Li Ming here by herself. The retreat pings are in. Are they going to be able to catch up with her? It may be. Look at the Johanna. Look at the Greymane. Are they going to be able to? Greymane does get a little bit of damage. However, Li Ming does get out. You do see that she has the Illusionist there, and she has Ether Walker, so it is going to be almost off of cooldown all the time as long as she doesn't take damage, and she's able to blink away. Bruiser Camp has been achieved. It is going to be pushing on the bottom lane. We do see Poseidon moving in to clear that up. Vala is a little bit cut off. Bruiser Camp is up in 24 seconds. Oh, we do see the Vala and the Johanna saying hi to each other, but neither one of them reacted onto each other. They are looking at this Kharazim right now as he is separated. The chains are down. Does miss the chain onto the ice block. However, the Johanna coming in from the flank does get the big Blessed Shield. The Dark Conversion is going out. And this Impale is onto the Greymane as well. Lots of damage going up. However, both teams are remaining rather healthy. Kharazim is looking for someone to jump to. Does get to the Vala. The Mal'Ganis is left by himself. Is he going to be taken out? He is taken out. The Johanna going low, but manages to walk away. Does not give the reset to the Li Ming. This is a 5v4. It should be an easy immortal for Icecrown. Looks like Poseidon is looking to posture to defend. No, they are putting to get the Bruiser Camp, giving up halftime, which is a very wise decision. The Johanna did go back to get full health and mana. They are going to be absolutely full here for the next halftime. And the Kel'Thuzad is getting that damage. The Greymane jumping in, trying to get a little bit of damage onto the Vala. The Divine Palm right in the nick of time. Is it still going to save the Imperius? It does. They do get the Bruiser Camp and return, and it is on the aggressive side, so they are going to be able to clear this up. You have another 8 seconds till Mal'Ganis comes up. Poseidon's backing off, cleaning up this top camp, and the Immortal is going to be going over to Icecrown. Icecrown, I do believe, is going to be pushing top lane. So it's going to be pushing top lane. This is going to be negated. I do believe it's going to be a 5-man push in the top lane. If they can get 1, maybe 2 more kills, this could be GG. Looking at the Kel'Thuzad, trying to get that pick wherever he can. Slipping horse, posturing, waiting to see if anyone steps out, if he can get a chain. Look, there's the chain onto the Li Ming, but the Imperius does go in to interrupt the full combo. Does get a lot of damage out on to the front line, and that's a 3-man, and there goes the Kel'Thuzad. Does he have buyback? He does not. That is the Kerosene going down in return though, and great interrupt there by the Artanis to stop the Dark conversion. That is 2 kills, 2 for 1 right now. This keep is going down. The Immortal still has a little bit of shields remaining. There is a catapult right behind it. Johanna stepping up boldly, trying to get a little bit more damage. If they get one more kill here, this could be GG. The Imperious might be overstaying a little bit. 300 health, he does get taken out. We have 34 seconds until Kerosene comes back up. So this could be it. They should be concentrating everything they have onto the Immortal. You can see that the Kel'Thuzad is back, and that is a GG. Well done by Icecrown. Great back and forth by both teams, and eventually coming out as the winner. Well done, well done, well done. Let's have a look here at the stats. That is a win for the blue team update. There we go. And should be updating shortly. There we go. Let's have a look at the stats here. Healing by Stukov, 114,811. The XP by Artanis at 22,000 to Li Ming's 11,000. Artanis definitely doing the split pushing, keeping his team in there, or keeping their team in there while they were down a little bit. Major numbers here is 67,000 there by the Kel'Thuzad. And the Greymane and Kel'Thuzad were on parity for a while, but Kel'Thuzad was able to push ahead there. Look at the damage by the Li Ming. 75,447 in siege damage, 94,740 in hero damage, 11,666 in XP contribution with that aggressive play there on the bottom, but was not able to get the victory as 18 kills to 12. Interesting setup here by both teams. Great back and forth, very evenly matched. Excited to see what they're going to pull out here for game 2, what adjustments they're going to make, and where we're going to go. But for now, let's go ahead and take a quick break while we set up the next lobby.
Systems online. Commence hero upgrade. Hero upgrade complete.
Hail to the Queen.
New battleground detected. New hero arrival.
The Queen of Blades. This should be fun. Don't worry, I'll make this quick.
Having fun yet?
Please, you had best be joking. Oh, you really don't seem to be up to this task, do you? Oops. I expected so much more.
Do you ever shut up?
Yes! Finally a challenge!
Welcome back, everyone. Icecrown Citadel Knights did take the first match here today. Poseidon is looking to get a rebound here. It is a great back and forth by both teams. It is very interesting to see how the soul laners were at parity. The Imperious Penetrator did make a couple rotations down to the 4-man and were able to get a lot of pressure there on the 4-man. Had some great impales, but wasn't quite enough to get them the victory. The Leeming did a lot of damage as well. Both great rotations by both teams, great responses, good restraint as well, not to push when they're at a disadvantage. So very interesting by both teams, very evenly matched. Literally looking forward to seeing what's going to be happening in the next match. Still waiting here for a lobby. Have a look here. There we go. Looks like we are going to Volskaya Foundry. Volskaya Foundry is going to be the next match up. And waiting to see who chose the... I believe it was done by T1, so that's Icecrown. Mark this off. And I have... Let's just make sure. All right, looking at the Volskaya Foundry. Okay. Looks like it was actually Poseidon that chose the map. Excellent, excellent. There we go. Let's update that. Let's go ahead and look at the overview here. So we do see that Poseidon chose Volskaya Foundry, which gives Icecrown Citadel first pick on Volskaya Foundry. Very important on Volskaya Foundry to have that camp control. You want to take your camps immediately as they pop up at 1 minute, so you have the opportunity to get 2 of those turret camps out, or I guess they're called fortification camps, 2 fortification camps during the first objective. I want real there. Let's see what kind of drafts they pick up here. Li Ming, very good onto this Volskaya Foundry, as you are fighting over the point, which is open areas with a lot of vents and a lot of darkness to cover your shots. And we know that they have a very good Li Ming player as well. So we'll see if the Icecrown is going to be able to first pick it out or ban it away. Access, so someone's taking a quick bio break. While we're waiting, we can just discuss this a little bit further. The other thing too is very important to note. Soul lane is on the bottom lane, so you want to have that quick rotation between top and mid, trying to get that lane pressure. And as soon as you see anyone rotated bottom lane, immediately take that support camp. Support camp, very important on this map as well. Gives lots of XP, as well as is basically a healing well for your team while you're fighting over the point. Another very common, but I guess there's a couple different strategies you can go with for Volskaya Foundry. You can, with your first protector, you can either go top lane and take down that well, so the second protector you have advantage as the enemy doesn't have a well, or you can immediately push down any lane where you maybe have the most pressure and be able to take down a fort, so you have that catapult pressure while you're fighting over the objective, because the objective usually takes a long time to capture. Be very interesting to see what strategies these teams employ, as well as what kind of drafts they're going to be picking up. We do see the Imperious once again. Imperious did a great job with his impales, with his rotations. Did give up a lot of soak to try to get those that team fight presence, but was a menace. Let's see if they are going to respect the Imperius and banning out this time, or they're going to let it through and try to fight once again. Chromie is, surprised, made it through the last draft, but Chromie is still available here as well. Lots of damage. A Diva gives you a little bit of zone control, as well as you can use a Diva mech to blow up and make your team walk away. Either team very prepared here for this match. Both teams equally matched. Let's hope that we get a game 3, and looks like everyone's ready to go into it. Getting it ready to go into the draft. We do see okay, looks like someone else has alright, there we go. Just a little bit of delay there, not too bad. Let's go ahead and go right into the draft. And we do see Icecrown getting the first pick here, first ban. What are they going to ban out? They banned out Orphea, Raynor, and ETC last match. Are they going to be banning the same here? Are they going to be banning something different? They are banning out that Li Ming. Li Ming did a lot of damage in the first match. Very good on this map as well. So immediately taken out like we thought they were going to. Poseidon does have the ban now. Are they going to be banning out anything that they didn't like to see in the first map? Are they going to go with map Pacific? Or are they just going to go with the comfort? They're banning out the Greymane. Did not like the Lunchbox's Greymane last map, so they're going to go ahead and ban it out this one. Greymane did put a lot of pressure, did get a lot of team fight damage, and was able to let the Kel'Thuzad finish off some of those kills, so I do like that ban, definitely. Icecrown, how are they going to respond to this? What are they going to be banning out? They ban out Tassadar. That was Poseidon that banned out Tassadar the first match, and now they are banning it out this match. This map. Interesting. Going a little, focusing very much on the mages here, and Mei being banned out once again by Poseidon. They don't like Mei. They have something against her. Maybe the Icecrown is a good Mei player and they're getting rid of that targeted ban, or maybe they're just not used to it. Looks like Shin Boku is going with the Johanna once again. Is Chide tested and true? Why break something that's not broken? Or why fix something that ain't broke, I think is the more or less saying. So let's see what they're going to be responding here. Buffy going with the Phoenix. They played Li Ming last time. Don't get it this time, so they're going to go with a Phoenix. Phoenix, always annoying if you have a good Phoenix player. And Troll Vader is going to be going with Sonya. They had the Mal'Ganis last time, so a little bit of role swapping here. Going into the soul lane, supposedly, with Sonya. Sonya, very good on the rotations, can take the camps very easily. And Slinging Horse is going to be going with Vala. And we do have Squared going with the Lieutenant Morales. So that's going to be a Syndrome Vala. It's going to be a lot of damage. I'll be looking to ban out any kind of blinds if you have it on Icecrown side. They're banning out the Kel'Thuzad. Slipping Horse was the Kel'Thuzad player from last match, so they're banning out this one just to get rid of it. Make sure, don't remember this is not Storm League. They do have role swaps here, so that is a perfectly fine ban. Don't want to deal with that, so ban it out. ETC being banned out once again, so that is the same as they banned out on BOE. And a Cho'Gall immediately picked up. Well, this is interesting. I like it. So Cho'Gall being picked up by Poseidon. How are they going to be dealing with this? Vala does do a lot of damage into Cho'Gall, but she is a little squishy. She might not be able to sustain the damage a little bit, even with the Mirage. Lunchbox going with Zarya. And then we do have the Imperious on the Icecrown this time. That Imperious does have that percentage-based damage. They're going to be whittling away the Cho'Gall. The healers are still up, or Anna's still up, so Nano boosted Cho'Gall does a lot of damage, as well as Alexstrasza. Alexstrasza does percentage-based healing. Cho'Gall has a large health pool, so might be something we're looking at. If we are going with an Ariel. Ariel also a fantastic healer. Does get double hope generation by Cho and Gall. So well done by both teams. Love the change in roles here. I love the Cho'Gall play. I want to see how Icecrown is going to respond to this, and I'm going to be very interested to see how Poseidon is going to be using this. As we load up here into the map, let's go back to the intro here and just talk a little bit about this draft. It is going to be interesting. Poseidon did draft plenty of wave clear, so that's not going to be an issue for them. They aren't going to have a strong front line, as Cho is there, but usually you draft it with a full tank right behind it. Interesting to see how they are going to move forward with this. And we are now into the game. Let's go ahead and have a look at the team here. We have Shinboku on Johanna, Squared on Lieutenant Mirage, Slipping Horse onto the Vala, Lunchbox onto Zarya, and the Lich Queen onto the Imperious. Over here on Poseidon's side, we have Penetrator as the Ariel. We have Rankus on the Cho'Gall, and we have Troll Vader on the Sonya, and then Buffy on to the Phoenix. Looks like we're going to go ahead and go here into the middle lane. We do have the two soul laners. Phoenix is going to be in the soul lane, down in the bottom lane. So this is a role swap and a hero swap. Level 1, we do see Caltrols by Vala. We have increasing clarity by the Ariel, and then consuming fire, keep moving, mobile offense, and then furious blow. The Icecrown is going with a heavy carry Vala comp. Everything is on support, although Zarya does do a surprise amount of damage as well. That is the wave clear being pushed out. They are having a rotational advantage right now. I'd be looking to see them clear this out immediately and move down into this fortification camp. Looks like the Lieutenant Mirage and the Vala are going immediately to that. Now they do have the rotation advantage, and the Cho'Gall is not going to be able to keep up. The Sonya could break off and go ahead and take the camp, and looks like that's exactly what she's doing right now. Zarya is trying to get this soak in the top lane, and Vala and Lieutenant Mirage have gone ahead and completed it. The Lich Queen is getting bullied a little bit here by the Phoenix, which is to be expected, so she is going to be playing a little bit passively, just trying to get that XP. Cho'Gall and Sonya going ahead and taking their siege camp to be pushing the top lane. And as we immediately saw, they take this, they take the siege camp, and we do see Icecrown taking the support camp immediately. That's what I was talking about during the draft, to take this as soon as you can, as soon as you know you can do it safely. They knew that they were slow on the rotation to take their fortification camp, and they were able to take that support camp. Fortification camp has been taken. Looks like they are collapsing onto this Imperious. Imperious does not have mana, but is able to make it out just fine. While this is going on, the siege camp was taken for free, no damage whatsoever onto the walls, and they are slowly rotating into taking their own siege camp. The objective is about to pop right now. That's 30 seconds remaining. I would like to see them capture this at 45, maybe in 50, so 245, 250 to get some pushing. Zarya is pushed up a little bit to get that XP, get the poke onto the Phoenix. They do capture it at 245 immediately. Vala's going ahead taking this XP. Almost a half level advantage for Icecrown. And the objective is about to pop. Their main damage is top lane. However, the Imperius is already on the point trying to capture it. The Cho'Gall pushing in. Great impale by the Imperius. However, great whip there by the Ariel to keep him off and reduce the stun time. Looks like the Johanna is going in there to get a little bit of damage. Remember, you guys do have your items, so don't forget to use them. There is the healing camp right there, and as well as the 2 fortification camps being pushed out. Vala is getting a little bit of damage. Fortification camp is down. The Cho'Gall and the Phoenix are both very, very low. That is the Ariel desperately trying to get Hope. Needs Hope to heal up her allies, and is slowly doing so. Looks like they are going to be poking in a little bit. Fortification camp is still up. Makes it a little bit more difficult to get in. However, the Cho'Gall is healthy. The Phoenix is healthy. Everyone is healthy as can be. Once again, the fortification camp is up right now, so Zarya needs to be backing away. Same with the Johanna. Just back away, get a second fortification camp, and push in. The first fortification camp is still up and doing a little bit of damage. Now, gone ahead and take away. While this is going on, the siege camp is getting some damage onto the top fort wall. That is a great impale there on the top by the Imperius. The Cho'Gall is left by himself, getting whittled down a little bit. The Vala getting that damage in without a secondary frontline, and there's no peel for the Vala. Vala is going to be getting that damage on to the Cho'Gall. The Protector, thank you. The Protector has been won out by Icecrown. They are going to go ahead and push the top lane. Top lane's already a little, the top tower is already a little weak. Going to be taken out immediately. Let's go have a look at the damage numbers, see who's doing the damage. The Zarya at 7,000, Imperius at 10,000 damage. That percentage-based damage doing work. Looks like the Gall is at 17,000. And Vala is at 9,000 so far. Looks like this fort is going to be taken down on the first Protector, and the Cho'Gall's diving in the back line. The Phoenix is being pushed away by the Protector, and everyone's going to be walking out just fine. Caltros had been finished there by the Vala, so Vala is going to be able to use Caltros a little bit more, get that peel for her in case the Sonya is going to be rotating on her. Looks like the Vala is going in a little bit, getting those Caltros out, and everything is in parity. About a half a level advantage for Icecrown, and now we do see Phoenix and Imperius going back to the solo lanes. Everything is coming back to normal. Let's see what they're going to be using with this slight lull. Looks like this Sonya is immediately going in for the siege camp, and the Vala is taking the siege camp as well. The Lieutenant Morale is coming in to help her out, and it's a 3-man rotation on to the fortification camp, trying to get that out as quick as possible, as all waves were pushed down here in the bottom lanes. So siege camp basically taken out at the exact same time. However, remember the fort is down on this top lane, so there is a catapult pressure, so the siege camp should win out for Icecrown. The Cho'Gall is backing up a little bit. The Sonya coming in for a slight flank there. Nothing too big, just to scare the Ariel a little bit. Looks like the Vala and the Lieutenant Ross are going here to take the fortification camp once again, getting another fortification gun for the next objective. Level 10 is achieved by both teams. We got Angelic Armaments, Stim Drone, Blessed Shield, Rain of Vengeance, and Gravitational Surge. Over on to Poseidon, we have Resurrect, Leap, the Twisting Nethers, and then we have Upheaval, and then finally Purification Salvo. Looks like the Lieutenant Morales is pushed up a little bit, gets on the escalator and gets out just in time. However, still is out a little bit. Upheaval is being used. Anti-synergy there by the Ariel and the Cho'Gall, saving the Lieutenant Morales. That is the Graviton Surge being used in, but Shove has used perfectly. The Vala is being focused a little bit. However, the great shield by the Zarya keeps her alive, and the leap is being used. However, everyone's walking away. Does the Vala get out? She is so close, but the healing from Morales keeps her alive. Resurrect is coming out, so the Phoenix is back up. We still have a 5v5 here. Heroics have been used. The Stim drone is still available, and that is the only ult available at this time. The Angelic Armaments is almost back up in 40 seconds. However, are they going to have to use it to get out? The Angelic Armaments was used. Do they have a Q to try to get out? They do not. That is kill going over to Poseidon, but they trade it out for the support camp. So with the Imperius down, looks like the Cho'Gall is coming in. Upheaval has been used, and the Johanna was the only one pulled. She does have her unstoppable. She's going to go ahead and walk away. Then we do have the objective is up. The wave is pushed up all the way to the towers, so they aren't going to have the vision support there. However, with the Imperius still down, we do see the Poseidon taking the objective for a little bit. They are down 13, so they need to be looking for XP wherever they can get it. The Phoenix is in mid lane getting that XP. With Phoenix showing mid, looks like they should be pushing top here. Do we have a Blessed Shield? We do not. Looks like they weren't quite in position to follow up. Lieutenant Morales is on the objective right now, making sure they are channeling. They do have a half level still to make up to get to level 13. And the Cho'Gall is a little bit out. Are they going to go ahead and push him in? There is the damage onto the Cho'Gall. Cho'Gall is taken out immediately. However, Resurrect is out, and there goes the Sonya as well as the Ariel. And now the Cho'Gall is by themselves. Are they going to be able to get a second kill onto them? There'll be 4 deaths for the price of 2. And that is a perfect pierced by the Imperius, and Phoenix barely makes it out themselves. Well done by the Icecrown, seeing that they still had the 13 advantage, seeing that the Cho'Gall was slightly out of position and collapsing immediately onto that. For their troubles, they are going to be taking the siege camp. They are going to be getting more of the channel. They do see that the Phoenix is still bottom lane, so they are able to get all of the XP that they want right now. Going into the middle lane, getting this XP, getting this lane pushed. The next objective is going to be in the bottom lane. Let's see what they are going to do with this objective. Are they going to go ahead and push for the keep wall here? Perhaps even the keep if they can get a couple kills. Or are they going to go down to the bottom lane? We do see that they are pushing in the middle lane, and because of that, the Cho'Gall did move up to the top lane, pushed off the Zarya, and is now trying to channel a little bit. They are now at 40% to 88%. It is going to be a 5v5. It is level 13 to level 15, so it's going to be 8% advantage for Icecrown, but they're going to be the same talents here. That is the Stim drone out, but we don't see it go out onto anyone. It looks like it's slightly interrupted. The Sonya does get taken out, and the Cho'Gall is falling low. We do see now that the Stim drone is out onto the Vala. Vala is putting in that damage. There goes the Phoenix. There goes the Cho'Gall. There goes the Ariel. Resurrect is out. Are they going to ping it? Do they see it? Do they see it? They do see. There's the Vala. Vala going immediately onto it, and Poseidon gets taken out once again. Well done by both teams. So far, just slightly caught out that slight advantage, and the Vala barely living there was the difference maker. Well done by the Lieutenant Morales getting that shield onto the Vala. Same with this Zarya, getting that shield, keeping them alive, healing them up, and then doing the turnaround. Graviton Surge there was on point by the Zarya as well. So well done by both teams. Great engage by the Cho'Gall, just unlucky there. That 8% disadvantage really bit them there. Although they were on the same talent tier, sometimes just the stats advantage does make a difference. Cho'Gall is in the top lane trying to get them to 16. Sonya is in the middle lane trying to get them to 16. Phoenix and the Ariel are in the bottom lane trying to defend this. The keep has not been damaged quite just yet. There is the Cho'Gall going for the flank. They are still down 16s. Cho'Gall is about to be taken out. They're down to 400 health. While this is going on, the Phoenix was taken out as well. And the Vala doing the damage, getting that value. This is going to be the keep going down. Are they going to be able to take out, win the game as well? 12% left, 1 second. Probably not, but they do have absolute control over the map for the next objective. They should be going here, taking the fortification camp. Take what you want, it is yours. You get whatever you want. You can see here Poseidon's doing exactly what they should be doing and giving up absolutely everything. Just try to get yourself to level 16. Get yourself back onto a parity 5v5 fight. Remember that when you're playing with the Cho'Gall, you are a later game composition. As it goes further and further back, you are going to get more and more value. However, they are engaging down 16s once again. Cho'Gall is taken out once again. Same with the Sonya. That is the Cho'Gall about to be resurrected again, and the Ariel goes down. Are they going to collapse on the Cho'Gall? They are. The shove has been used. A great impale there by the Imperius. And that is the Cho'Gall once again taken out. You can see here that it is just not looking well for the Poseidon here. Level 19 to 15, 1 kill to 22 kills. Looks like they are about to be losing another keep for their troubles. Are they going to be pushing in for the end? They do have 10 seconds. This core does have the missiles to be launched at them. However, they are just going to back away, be happy with taking out 2 keeps and giving them absolute advantage on the next objective. Now, all they have to do here is soak 20, wait, get one more team fight, and when they're in a advantage situation, as Phoenix is going to have to stay back and clear out these waves constantly now. And then they just win. Looks like it's a grave situation for Poseidon, but they might still be able to get the victory back here, get the game back to where they want it. We do see them now officially receiving level 16. That is when the Dread Orbs now stun enemies for 1 second, and they get the CDR as well. So this is where you're going to see a lot of stun chains there by the Cho'Gall. So this could be the level that they're waiting for to turn this around and get back into this game and take us to a game 3. The Siege Camp is going to be pushing top lane. So the Poseidon is going to have to deal with that. They are still down level 20s. Looks like Icecrown is pushing, trying to find any kind of advantage that they want, any kind of advantage that they can. However, not looking like they're going to get it here. Cho'Gall poking in, trying to see if they can get a little bit of stun there. There it is, a 2-man stun. That should mean that their orb is back off a cooldown. The Imperius looking for an impale, looking for any kind of advantage. They still have that 3-level advantage, level 20 advantage going in. That is the Q down for a quick moment. Cho'Gall is in the top lane, clearing that out. We do see the rest of the team clearing out the bottom lane, getting that XP. I don't think that they're going to be able to make it to level 20 by the time this next objective is in. However, they do see that the Icecrown is split. They do see that it's being channeled. They should be collapsing all that they can onto this. Problem being is that they don't have a second tank. They don't have the engage. There is a leap onto the back line. That is everything being pushed in onto that Morales. Morales does get taken down. However, so does Cho'Gall. Cho'Gall coming back up and being silenced as well. The Ariel does be taken out. The Cho'Gall is doing that stun, doing that damage, getting that damage in, but not quite enough. They don't have a healer anymore. They don't have their get out of jail free card. They are backing away. Look at that Vala. Vala is so low, however, not being able to complete that kill. Look at this Imperius getting just stun locked. That is what they're looking for, so they might still have this. Look at this Johanna, still very, very low. The Zarya being left out. The Vala is all the way in the bottom lane, so there is no damage to be taken out here. That is a kill on the Zarya. Zarya did not use her her fortification camp before she dies, so that is going over to Poseidon. The Sonya is now up. We just have Cho'Gall here. It's Cho'Gall versus 3. Looks like the Icecrown is backing away. They are afraid of this stun lock by the Cho'Gall. As I said, they got to level 16. That is what they needed. They're still looking at level 20. 20% has been taken off on the core. We do see Phoenix trying to clear out the lays, trying to get as much XP as possible. Icecrown taking their camp, rotating. Looks like they're looking for the other siege camp. Is that what they're doing? They are going to be showing mid, but Phoenix needs to be backing away immediately right now. Needs to be running away. That's exactly what he's doing. We did see him on a mini map and backed away. Cho'Gall does not know if they should stay on the point or not. Looks like they're switching off with the Sonya. Are they pushing in to the top lane? Or are they just kind of hoping that they back off a little bit, giving them time for Zarya to return? Zarya has returned. Cho'Gall is a little bit out of position here, but does back away just in time. We do see 87, 88%. I don't think the Zarya is going to be able to make it here in time to stop this Protector. Protector is going to be going over to Poseidon. Is this a turnaround? Cho'Gall is in the Protector. Gall can still use all their abilities except for the E while in the Protector. So we do see that stun right there and the damage. Phoenix is back clearing up the siege camp. What are they going to be doing with this Protector? This is a 19-minute Protector. It does not have the absolute hero health pool as you normally do see, but they are going to be going ahead and pushing to the end, trying to get this Vala damage out. Do we see Blinding Flash by the Aura? We do, so that is going to reduce the damage by the Vala. There is a stun onto the Vala. There is the E by, or the R by the Cho'Gall. Are they going to get the damage in? That is 50% down, 44%. The Vala is still pushing them damage. That is the ultimate done by the Zarya. This is 15%, 12%. Couple more hits by the Vala, and that is it. GG. Good game. 2-0 victory for Icecrown. The Cho'Gall did come online there at the end. Started to get that damage. However, was not able to turn it around like we were hoping to get a game 3. Well done by both teams, however. Great game, good back and forth, and well done by both teams. Icecrown taking the 2-0 domination victory, putting them right back into this matchup. Let's look at the stats here. Imperious self-heals were 27,000. Cho self-healed for 13,000. Phoenix top damage, top XP, and top siege damage at 65,000. Vala at 65,000 as well. The healing numbers, 57,000 on Lieutenant Morales, 30,000 onto the Ariel. 7 deaths by the Cho'Gall. A little too aggressive here. I would have loved to have seen another tank instead of the Sonya here. Just give him a little bit more of engage, because Cho'Gall can do so much damage. They may have flexed the Phoenix. They may have thought the Phoenix was going to be in the 4-man doing the damage, but flexed it out with the Imperious being the soul lane. So could be a last-minute decision. Either way, well done by both teams being able to get the victory. So well done, well done, well done. Looks like looks like we're gonna be getting an interview here by the Lich Queen herself. Let's wait here as we get in. Lich Lobby 1. Let's wait here as we have a look at the final stats. Well done by both teams. It was almost a comeback there by Poseidon, but not quite there. The damage onto the core was just too much for them to handle. Go ahead and go into the interview. GG, well done, the Lich Queen. How are you guys feeling after that domination victory?
It feels amazing since it's our first victory from the NGS series. So yeah.
Excellent. Well, let's talk about game number 1. You guys banned out Orphea, Raynor, and ETC. Any reason for those bans, or was those just targeted bans?
Actually, it was not targeted bans. It was most likely because they're pretty solid picks at the moment, and we've struggled a bunch against them in the past. So yeah.
Excellent. Well, going back to the game itself, loved your guys' rotations. When you were collapsed on there on the top lane as the Artanis player, your team immediately took Siege Camp as a tax for ganking you. How were the comms like? Was that called out, or was that just something that you guys had practiced and just knew what to do?
Actually, it was not. It was most likely in the comms. So yeah, it was just all planned out on sudden, on the spot.
Excellent. You guys did lose out the early Immortal, but you guys were able to keep your composure, keep yourselves into the game, and was able to bring it back into the late game. Your draft, you guys drafted the Artanis and the Greymane into the Vala Li Ming. Were you guys worried about the blow-up potential by the enemy team, or were you guys just knowing that you're going to lose early but win late and just kind of held out until the late game?
We wanted to pick the Vala first pick, so yeah, that was kind of a miss from us.
Yeah.
But like we ended up picking like the Artanis and the Greymane that we've been practicing a bunch. So yeah, that was a relief for us at that point.
Excellent. Yeah, you guys did incredibly well. The Imperius did a couple rotations to the bottom lane. What were the comms when you saw Imperius' bottom lane and you're stuck at the top lane by yourself, knowing your team's going to be a 5v4 for a little bit? What were the comms like? Were you guys just back off, or I'm going to get as much value in top lane as I can, or what was the calls?
Sorry, I did not quite get the question.
So when the Imperius rotated to the bottom lane, and then you saw that, and you're left in the top lane by yourself, taking the camp or taking the fort wall, what were the comms like? What were you guys calling out when you saw that Imperius was in the bottom lane?
Actually, we're always looking on the map for sure. Like, oh yeah, there's someone there. Okay, sure. Like we've been improving on this, that's for sure. So yeah, we try to get as much as value on the calls. So yeah.
Excellent. Going into game number 2, the Volskaya Foundry, you guys banned out that Li Ming, the Tassadar, and the ETC. So was that just respect on the Li Ming because she was doing a lot of damage, or was it another map ban?
Actually, it was not a map ban. It was more of a target ban. Like it was not like that we were scared of something. We were expecting a ban on the Tassadar on their side. So we're like, oh yeah, we'll probably ban Tassadar first. And I was like, no, we want to block the Li Ming first because they did pick her. But yeah, that was our plan, and they ended up not banning the Tassadar, and we said, oh yeah, we don't want to ban. we don't want to just risk our life not banning the Tassadar. So yeah.
Excellent. I want to point out that in this map, you guys were going up against the Cho'Gall. First time I've seen a Cho'Gall this season. What were your reactions on that? You guys had 2 picks left. I believe you guys picked the Imperius and Zarya after the Cho'Gall came out. Were you guys ready for that? Were you guys knowing that they were a Cho'Gall team, or were you guys just like, okay, what can we do? Was there any panic whatsoever?
Actually, we kind of hesitated on picking the Tychus. Launchbox kind of hesitated on that, but we were like, oh yeah, no, let's stick with the picks we were intended to pick first. So I was supposed to stick on the Imperius, and he was supposed to stick on the Zarya. So we just ended there, and we were like, oh yeah, it's whatever happens, it's gonna happen.
Exactly. Well, you guys did a fantastic job responding to the Imperius. The Vala hyper carry, giving her the shields, giving her the stim drone, giving her the healing beam, keeping her alive, getting that damage out. Your rotations were on point, taking that support camp whenever you guys saw the enemy team was missing. What were the comms like? Is this something, clearly you guys have practiced this map a lot. Was this something that you guys are just second nature to you, or is this something you're still figuring out as you're going along?
We are still figuring all of this out again. We haven't been practicing a bunch like the past weeks, but we kind of figured this out lately. Hey, we need to practice on 3 days at least. Okay, let's do this. So
Nice.
yeah, we're trying to make things happen. And like what we were thinking about was picking Volskaya second, but since they lost, they picked it, and we were like, oh yes, that's a win for us.
Right. Excellent.
So
Well,
yeah, that made our thing.
So everything kind of worked out for you guys there. Going into the game itself, as I said, you guys' rotations are on point. And it wasn't until Cho'Gall hit that level 16 power spike did you guys actually start losing any more than one death. What were the comms like? Were you guys like, okay guys, just calm down, we got this, we have 2 keeps down? Or was it one of those, we just, it's fine, we're just going to just do what we were going to do and we're going to eventually win it?
Yeah, we were kind of worried, like, since level 1, we were like, okay, we need to worry about level 16 Cho'Gall. So what happened is that we kind of threw in the end, like, we kind of staggered the deaths.
Yeah.
Which we were very worried. We're like, oh, we're throwing. In the end, it worked out on our part. But yeah, we were just panicking.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fair. There's nothing wrong with a little bit of panic. It's
Being
fire.
stunned all the time.
Get some fire.
All the time, man.
Get some fire in your belly there. I like it. And then at the very end there, you guys lost Protector. However, you guys made the call to just go core. There's 80% left. What were the comms like? Were you guys just yelling out, just hit the core, hit the core, hit the core? Or
Oh, yes. That was pretty much like it. Yeah, it was like, oh, hit the core. Like at least just get it. Your deaths doesn't matter. Just hit it.
Excellent. Well, you guys definitely got that 2-0 victory. Putting yourself right back into position in Div E. Now the floor is yours for any kind of shoutouts that you want to do for your team or whatever.
Yes, shout out to all my team. We've been doing great lately. It's been amazing with you guys. Yeah, we've been improving a lot thanks to our coach, Ripper. You're amazing too. And thanks to our supporters as well in the chat. Been a bunch, like Shinboku has a bunch of supporters, Credit Clown. Yeah, like all of these people. And shout out to Jinxie that has been casting us a lot. And shout out to you also, Viper, for casting us tonight.
Oh, thank you very much. Well, congratulations once again. Look forward to seeing you in the rest of the season. Hopefully you guys take this victory and roll with it. So good job, well done, and have a great evening.
Thank you, you too. Bye.
Bye-bye. All right, well, that will do it for me. Well, sorry about that. Thank you all very much for joining me. I appreciate you guys coming out. I will be raiding someone just shortly, but want to say that was a great game. Well done by both teams. Look forward to seeing them later in the season. See if we can't see another Cho'Gall there by Poseidon. See if they can't make it work there. I was so excited to see a level 16 come back, but well done by Icecrown. They were able to shut it down, rush core, and take it the victory. Thank you all once again for joining us today, and have a great evening.